I think it's quite a slow album. It's quite typical for me to have lots of like mid-tempo tracks, and when I finished a version of the album in 2021, I thought it needed a couple of tracks that were a bit more upbeat, and it was sort of during the COVID lockdown period really, so I had a lot of time to come up with some new things. And I had this like a piano piece that I released on an album of like Harold Budd type piano music when I was a teenager, and there was just a little section of it that I thought would always turn into I'd always thought it would turn into a really good song if I did something with it. And it was one of those moments of creativity really, where everything just seems to fall into place. Like I had the piano riff looping and improvising some chords around it, and within about 5 minutes the whole thing was there, like in an embryonic form. There was the chords, the rough idea of the melody, even some of the lyrics in the chorus. So it's not always that easy. And when it happens that way, it's got like a feeling of freshness. I think that you don't always get if you labour over things, or like sometimes when you labour over things, it turns out really well, but not always. This has always a track has always retained its kind of sense of freshness to me. And lyrically, I think like a lot of the tracks on the album, I'm trying to do something with like reference points to heroes of gay literature. So one of my favourite pieces of art ever is Play Angels in America by Tony Kusher, and there's a few references to that in the lyrics. The main character is name-checked in the song. And I don't know how to end this.
Fade out.
Yeah, fade into the song now.
There you go.